I compared our turnout today to our 2008 turnout for the one of the last presidential elections. We had 39% turnout in 2008, and I think we're going to exceed that today. We're seeing very large turnout numbers at some of our precincts. We've had some 300-foot law violations from some of the campaigns that we had to deal with throughout the day today. We've had our lines of voters waiting, and so we sent some extra machines out to some of our precinct locations to handle the larger turnout for today. We sent to 8 different locations around the county, some at the western end, some at Arnottsville, and some of our larger precincts out at Cheat Lake. We had 7,487 voters turn out for early voting. We had 3 locations this year, which I think aided to that larger number. I think that the ballot in general is much longer than what we have seen for a normal primary election. There's quite a considerable number of delegates to the National Convention. It takes the voter a longer time to get through the ballot. I think that adds to it. I think there's been a lot of activity surrounding our presidential campaigns, which is bringing a lot more voters out. I think the 6 levies on the ballot for specifically here in Monongalia County is adding to a higher turnout, but we love to see a higher turnout. These are all wonderful problems to have, and I encourage, I thank all of the voters who came out today for their patience. We're learning this new system like our poll workers are. The voters have been wonderful, and I just can't say enough about our poll workers and about our rovers who have worked for months getting this equipment ready and making sure that today went off without a hitch.
After running for 20 years and always having opposition, this year I've been blessed not to have any opposition, which makes it kind of nice because that means I can focus on the job more than being a candidate, which really does take a lot of your time up. A lot of people don't realize when you're an office holder how much time is spent on running for office. So being unopposed this year has really let me focus on the job at hand. 2 of our most precious civic duties we need to do is be on jury duty and vote. And I'm glad to see people are out voting this year. And I think it's, well, naturally it's the presidential election, but it's also a lot of issues that's been left unsolved in the state. And there's a lot of issues locally with the levies and things like that. So it brings out the voters, which it should.